Having a pet is so much more than making sure it gets fed and making sure that it has shelter and maybe a walk now and then. A big part of having a pet is making sure that it is part of your family, that it's socialized and has opportunities for exercise and play and affection. Giving that to your pet daily will help them to feel safe. It'll help them to even be more better behaved because they will know that they are loved and they will follow the example of how you make them feel safe. So if you treat them with love and kindness and you use a gentle voice with them and a happy voice with them, they will feel that safety inside of you and know that they're okay with you. Today I'm going to show you a few things that I do to help exercise my pet so that they're not bored. Imagine that you were at your house for many years and you never had anybody to play with or anything to do, and how horrible you would feel inside if you were bored. That same thing can happen to pets when they don't play. So I thought it would be important for you to see how I play with my dogs. Having a pet is a big responsibility. Unlike having a toy that doesn't have feelings, pets do have feelings, and when you get a pet, you have a responsibility for the whole pet's lifetime to make sure that they're happy and to make sure that they're healthy and comfortable and they get lots of attention. So I'm going to show you today how I exercise, a couple ways that I exercise Serafina. Serafina is 3 years old, so she is very active. I use treats to teach her lessons, so it's important to keep their minds active and their bodies active. And I'm going to show you a few things that I do with her. Anytime that you're teaching a dog any tricks or commands, they're using their mind, and that stops them from getting bored and being destructive. So I'm going to use a few hand signals. I'm going to say, Sarah, wait. I'm going to hold it right here. Wait. Now watch what I do with my hands. I'm going to say, okay, and she learns to take it. I give her the food with an open palm. Serafina sees Tessa coming. And Tessa wants to do it too, so this means sit, and this means wait. Okay. So they're learning to follow directions. They're learning to wait, just like we have to wait sometimes. And watch the sit command again. I'm going to give it to them. Well, I'll give it to Serafina. Serafina, sit. Good girl. Now watch, this will be the down command. Sarah, down. Oh, let's try it again. Sit. Good girl. Down. Good girl. And then we give her the treat. And we tell her that we're happy, and we say, good girl. And then she gets excited for knowing she did something. Now, another thing that we can do is I can toss a few treats, and I always make sure that they're healthy treats for them. I can toss a few treats and have her use her nose to find them, because dogs are very good at using their nose. She might see where all 3 of these go, but let's see if she uses her nose to find them. Ready? There should be one more. I believe she has 2. Where's the other one, Sarah? Good girl. Find it. Find it. Sarah, find it. Let's find it. I see it. Find it. Good girl. She has almost all of them. One more. Let's see. Maybe Tessa will find it. Find it. Use your nose. She got it. Good girl. So if you want to teach a dog something, it's always good to be encouraging and happy and excited with them. If you're hollering at a dog or giving them a command in an angry way, they're not going to want to listen, and they're not going to be happy about learning. So a dog that has a lot of opportunities to exercise and learn is a happy dog. one of the keys to finding a way to play with your dog is to find what they like to do. As you can see, Serafina loves to play fetch. Not all dogs will give a ball back when they first learn how to play fetch, but if you chase them to get the ball, then they will learn that they give it back only by being chased. So what I did was when Serafina didn't give me the ball back at first, I would just walk away from the game. And she learned that if you don't give it back, you don't get it thrown again. I use this Chuck It for her. It's an easier way for me to throw it a little bit further and without hurting my shoulder. It's also a way she likes to bite at the ball to show me that she wants to play. So it's a safe way to play ball with a dog as well. Are you ready? You gotta let it go. So I'm gonna show her right now. I'm not gonna throw it until she drops it. Good girl. You wanna play? You wanna play? Where's the ball? Drop it. Drop it. Good girl. Good girl. All right. I have the ball. I make sure she watches, and I throw. Bring it back, Sarah. You have to know how much exercise your dog can tolerate. Some dogs will play until they're completely exhausted, which is not very healthy for them, but you want to play to get them tired and get good exercise, but not so much that they exhaust themselves. Serafina is usually good for about 10 or so throws. And as you can see, she brings it back to me because I taught her that's the only way I'm going to throw it is if she drops it. And I just wait for her to drop it. Good girl. Snap it up. And sometimes I wait. Ready? And I'll throw it different ways so that she can not always go in the same path to look for it. Sometimes I'll throw it away from her that way, sometimes that way, and then different angles. Very good. Now, I'm going to show you another game that I play with her. It's a game of hide and seek, and it's usually good if you have a few people doing it. One person who's going to hold the dog on a leash, and another person who's going to hide behind a tree, or you do it in your house, but you're going to have some treats in your hand. So, I'm just going to do it as a stay right now. Serafina, wait. I'm going to go behind this tree and call her, and when she finds me with her nose, I'm going to give her a treat. Serafina, come. Good girl, sit. Good girl. Very good. Serafina, wait. Wait. Serafina, come. Good girl. Good girl. So those are a few ways you can play with your dog. As I said, if you have a pet, it's really important that you keep them exercised regularly and know how much exercise they can handle. Some dogs love to swim, so sometimes if you go to a lake or a pond, you can take your dog with you. Training is a wonderful exercise. Going for walks with them, playing hide and seek. You can even have different cups and put a treat underneath the cups and see which one they can find. Let's try it in my hand right now. Again, it uses her mind and her body. Serafina, see? I show her that I have one. I put it behind my back. I switch it between hands. And now I'm going to say, Serafina, find it. She's going to use her nose. She's going to smell both. And then when she thinks she knows what it is, let's see if she can tell me which one it is. Which one? Which one? Ready? It's not there. Let's see, ready? Sit. Up. There it is. Good girl. Good girl. Have fun playing with your pets. You'll have happy pets.